HalferLand videos.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to HalferLand videos. Today I kind of have bad news. I actually have pretty bad news for you. I wanted to capture this before I did the teardown, but I'm still waiting on my new lens to get here, so I apologize if it's foggy or the glare is bad. I also apologize because I really didn't capture too much footage with the turbo motor running. It was running for about 3 weeks, did really well. Long story short, some settings in my tune got changed, increased timing, doubled the timing actually, almost damn near 40 degrees, which is way too much, and it happened to be at the worst possible spot, which is 8 psi, 8 to 10 psi, which were the tables or the columns that were changing. I was changing or editing. Not sure how it did that, but I uploaded it, went for a test drive, and the motor blew up. So here she is. Looks like nothing really happened, right? So actually, I don't think I've shown you guys this. Here's the motor. Everything is in there, good to go. I'm not sure where in the videos I'll put this, if I've shown you guys the car running or not. I don't know at this point. I'm so far behind on editing and everything, because now I have to do this and tear it down. But you can see I made my own little turbo guard here. Hopefully you can see this. You got wastegate, everything. Looks beautiful. It's set up beautiful, but you won't be able to see it. But right in there, right in front of cylinder number 6, there's a hole in the block. So I was running it. The car felt really fucking quick. The car felt really quick, which I thought was kind of weird. I was like, damn. I was like, I know I increased it by 2 pounds, so running, actually 3. So it was running 5 psi, and then it was boosting at 8 to 10. So I backed down the boost on the boost controller, and then I started going, and I was at wide open in 3rd, and it was pulling hard as shit, hard, and then it, like, I knew it felt like it hit a different or a different setting or a different column in the tuning, and it just, like, it jerked forward and then stopped, and then boom, I mean literally like that. It was like boom, boom, and I knew the motor was blowing up. The whole cabin started filling with smoke. The car started sliding around because oil was just going everywhere. So the 27,000 mile J32 that I fully rebuilt, not built, stock bottom end, is gone. Now, don't get this twisted. This does not mean that the motor could not handle it. The motor could not handle 40 degrees of timing, which is ridiculous, guys. To put it lightly, I don't even run 30 degrees of timing naturally aspirated. So 40 degrees of timing at 8 pounds of boost on 11.5 to 1 compression motor is absurd. I'm actually surprised it took that much timing to blow this motor up. 40 degrees of timing at 8 to 10 pounds of boost. The car was easily 550 wheel, at that boost level. And then to add that much timing to it, dude, that's what gets me, because I fucking, this motor was beautiful, and it just shows how well together it was, that it could take. It took, so I could see it climbing in the data log. It progressed from, you know, it went 30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 38, 40, and then it was like, boom, blew up. And I was like, fuck. So, and then I went back into my maps and I saw everything, but it just shows that's what's so, that's, you know, discouraging, kind of, that this motor, I took my time, I made sure everything was perfect on it, and one stupid mispress of the button on a computer is what blew it up. But hey, man, you know, lesson learned. I'm never gonna do that shit again. I will always double and triple check my tunes moving forward. I'll check it before I upload it. I'll check it after I upload it. That's never gonna happen again, because I made sure all my I's were dotted, all my T's were crossed. I mean, you can see it in the quality of the motor. But that's it, guys. So the good news is I have a new motor, which is home. I just unloaded it yesterday. There she is. She is dirty as fuck. She is nowhere near what that motor was. This is an old motor. It had a top end fire. I don't know if I can, where is it? Oh, here it is on the other side. Hopefully this comes through. The whole top end of the motor is burnt. You can see there. But what I'm praying that my J37 heads and cams are good. It's probably not promising because there's a hole in the block. That means the rod snapped, and then if the rod snapped, the piston can come down, and that rod could start hitting the piston, drive the piston back up into the cylinder or the combustion chamber, you know, hitting valves or whatnot. At the worst, or at the best, I'm hoping I might just have to change a couple valves. But if my experience serves me well at all, it tells me that from my J30 that blew up, basically any time a piston or a valve goes out, it's going to take out that whole cylinder. It's going to take out the cylinder wall. It's going to take out the combustion chamber on the head. It's going to take out the valves. You know, it's going to take out the spark plug seat where the spark plug spins into. So basically a broken snap valve is like catastrophic. A lot of the times, you know, even a piston, anything that breaks in the cylinder, you got to think how much pressure it's under and how hard that explosion really is. I mean, I've seen metal embedded into, you know, pistons, into the cylinder wall. So that just shows you how much force is being applied within that cylinder. But anyways, that's the best case. The best case scenario, heads are okay. They can be reused and put on there. And then the biggest thing is the turbo. Whenever I took this off, I started spinning the turbo, and it was a little hard to turn it. And then I spun it a little more, and it started spinning, but then it caught on something. So I stopped messing with it. I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to totally disassemble it, inspect it, make sure that nothing's jammed in there or the wheels aren't fucked up. If they are, I'm probably going to have to send it back to Turbonetics, get the wheels rebuilt or whatnot. So that's another thing. Another thing is they have a stock, I don't know if you can see that is a oil filter. Yeah, an oil filter, like an oil restrictor filter. So it's safe to say that no oil or particles got into the turbo, which is a good thing. The oil housing, or the housing with the oil, which is a plus because I can pull that off and I can tip it, reflush it or whatnot, make sure everything's out, and that's good. The only concern there would be the turbine side. If the turbine wheel got caught with anything that came out of the exhaust, down through there, back up, and then hit the wheel. If the turbine wheel is messed up, obviously it's not going to spin properly. It's not going to catch the air and get pushed the way it should. We can only hope. So again, best case scenario is everything is okay, and I can just swap it over to the new block after I refresh the block. Worst case scenario, heads are bad, cams are bad, turbo's bad. Then the car will be down for probably months, to be honest with you, because I would have to get new turbo. I do have J32 heads, which is good. Those heads may actually be good. I mean, because if you think, the head is just metal, so obviously the coil packs and a lot of the wiring won't be good, but I'm pretty sure the head could swap over if I had to. That's not really a plus because these are J37 heads. They're fully decked. They're fully ported and polished, fully rebuilt, all new seals, valve lapped, or valve job, whatever you guys want to call it. Literally fully built, has busy springs, my custom stage 2 cams, you know, all that good shit. So, alright guys, this is enough talking. This is my update. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, smash that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. Do all that good shit, guys. Alright, wish me luck, and I'll catch you on the next time.